Good morning. Buenos dias. I'm in Puerto Rico. I hope everyone is well and that the weather is bright in your heart, allowing the sun to shine in your closed eyelids. Visualize this, an orange glow, allowing oneself to grow like a seed, sprouting above the earth into the sunlight. Be this, rising, being nurtured with a little water from your own lips, being attentive and full of energy, realizing the greatness of evolution, finding and following one's physicalities, beginning with, let's begin with our breath, allowing it to linger and lengthen, allowing ourselves to be consciously aware as we inhale and pause, and exhale and pause, taking advantage of this cycle, this process of respiration, and allowing it to become a tool for our use. As we breathe in long and slow, sipping the sweet air that we breathe in, full of oxygen, full of energy for our life force to feed us. As we come to the close of our inhale and pause in between, remembering a billion years of evolution it's taken for life from its beginnings to arrive here. A billion years. You. And as you exhale, make an added effort by sighing in your exhale. And do it with the sound of awe, like the word awe. Similarly, in awe, which is a state of astonishment, a state of sincerity, of heightened awareness, of being aware of just how incredible everything is, how much gratitude we should share, in awe, long, slow, filled with a sense of reverence, a sense of spirit. And when you get to the end of this exhale, and pause again before you begin over, check the box that says that you acknowledge yourself and are thankful for such a chance as this, that you are alive, can think, can act, can create, can nurture and build. We have all these senses, all these capabilities, and have come this far, breathing long and slow, remembering the sanctity of being alive. Feeling your skin, the textures of your clothes or what you're touching, the pressing of gravity as it's pushing you down, feeling your buttocks if you're sitting, your sits bones, or your feet if you're standing, or various different places on your body if you're laying down. Feeling, being aware, rising in your own clarification, in your own edification of the success inherent in whom you are, of all the capacities, all the potential that you possess. It's here. Taking advantage of it is the purpose of mindfulness and meditation. Breathing long and slow and purposefully, remembering in the pauses of how lucky we are, a sense of humility, a sense of grace, a sense of reckoning, of understanding, a sense of wisdom for being a part of a creation that began 14 plus billion years as we reckon them ago. Over 14 billion of our years from then to here. In a universe inconceivable that we are traveling in, our whole galaxy, as you well know, 1,000,000 miles an hour. Just one direction. We go in many directions. Here. Now. Not only finding your breathing, finding your warmth, relating your warmth to the orangey glow in your eyelids when the sun or light passes through them, expanding one's perception, one's depth, one's breath, finding a sense of comfort and calm, a sense of peace, curiosity, a smile, at ease, feeling inside of oneself a certain undulation of movement, clarifying it into the pulse of your body, feeling it this much, not ignoring it, feeling it this much. Feeling, yes, of course, your chest rising and falling, your breath. Now we're adding to this our pulse. Finding one's pulse, any way you can. Finding your pulse. Allowing one's whole body to move back and forth, up and down, front and back. Feeling the energy, the temperature, the warmth, the bioavailability of one's being. Here. Now, in these moments, with kindness, with a sense of understanding, allowing one's mind to cooperate with one's being, taking account of and taking advantage of our natural capabilities. What's more important than breathing? What's more important than spreading the results of your breathing into your vascular system and throughout your body to feed it? Feeling your pulse, becoming aware of it and both it and your breath. Paying attention. Energy follows attention. You want to clear your mind of other things. This is a great tool Use it in your meditations to center yourself, to remember your foundation. Your foundation is in the physical body. You are anchored here. What is beyond, I don't know. We have glimpses. We have a sense of. But for sure, you are anchored here. In your next moment, in your next breath, in the pulse of your next heartbeat. You are here. And remembering these two together will help you focus and find a means of transitioning between societal pressures, responsibilities, and yourself, and your foundation of your heart and your soul. They all come together inside. Each plays its own part. What else can we do? We can live in a tumultuous storm, or we can take hold of our own rudder and guide ourselves. That's what we're doing. When you meditate and you are mindful, you are taking the sail and you are positioning it. You are taking the rudder and you are steering it. You, your life, your being, your evolution, your uniqueness. Be kind and considerate and generous, and yet be demanding and disciplined and strong with yourself, just like you would wish in your society to be both. There is a time, there is a season for everything. It's been said many times before, and it still rings true. It is in your investigation, in the depth of your analysis, that you must prove the truth or lack of in everything you hear, say, and do, and of all those around you. We each are partially responsible for our world. So we are meditating and breathful and pulseful. And we are alive, full of the energy being created in these processes. Feeling not only your breath and its many aspects, or your pulse and its incredible journey of pressing our life fluid through our bodies, but what there is being created, which is a vibratory state of life. It's right there. Oftentimes, most time, we have not learned to feel ourselves. If anything, many of us, maybe all of us, I suspect, are hiding from our own selves, because there is so much that we can conceive, that we can perceive, even in the limitations of whom and what we are, Homo sapiens. So, for whatever reason, we have anxieties and fears, apprehensions. Mindfulness and meditation are a means of cutting them down. Not necessarily all at once and abrupt and untoward, but gently, with kindness, with understanding, with compassion. This way, with patience, to make the changes that we want to make. Rome was not built in a day, and neither are you. And in many ways, you are much more complicated than Rome could ever be. Think about the miracle of your own being, as well as your breath and your pulse, right now. And I'm going to leave you in this place These three. Breathing. Pulsing. Shimmering. In the majesty of your own being. In a shining realization of whom you are. And allowing oneself to be calm in grace, aware, smiling in your heart, being this way. Namaste. Have a nice day.